Hi, Devin, and welcome to Speaking Of. I'm Jared.
Hi, Devin. You know me. I'm Kate.
We just figure we might as well just talk directly to Devin now because apparently he's the only one that watches.
He's at least our most avid viewer, and we appreciate that.
We do. We should give him a t-shirt.
We should make a t-shirt so we can give it to him. Hey, tell us your shirt size.
Yes, because I just like to promise things that we haven't.
And I think the t-shirt will have a big old picture of Jared on it. Who doesn't want one of those?
Devin.
And me. I don't think I want one either.
Lord, I don't want one.
You're going to wear one, and you're going to like it. And you're going to have to walk around making the same expression that is on the shirt.
Don't do that while I'm drinking.
Maybe
it's going to make a mess.
Too much. He drinks too much.
I think we established that in the last 500 episodes. It feels like we've been doing 500 episodes or 5,000 miles. Take your pick.
Wow.
We just keep going and going, and all for Devin.
Yes. You're welcome. If anyone else is watching, let us know.
Yeah, we'll talk to you too. Because it will be great. So, speaking of Will Wheaton.
Now we're just making stuff up. To be fair, we were talking about Will Wheaton earlier. You just weren't here for that.
I'm tired.
You're something.
I just wanted you to do a mindless segue. It was fun.
We should do it more often.
A little
because that
too
is
much.
kind of how it works for us.
So yeah, so Kate, as we've established, had a crush on
Wesley Crusher.
On Wesley Crusher.
I think it was a subliminal suggestion, really.
No, you've been talking about him.
No,
That's the only part you remember from that
that's
show.
why they named him that. So that the girls like
would
me
crush.
would crush on Crusher.
I'm kind of sad because there was a Wesley Crusher t-shirt at Hot Topic that I really should have gotten, but I never did. And I kept walking by, and I'm just like, can't bring myself to do it, but now I regret it. And
you should
of course
regret
they don't have it anymore.
Of course not. Let us pause for a slurp break.
Let's do it again. Synchronized drinking. Ready?
No.
Oh, you're no fun.
I know.
So yeah, so Kate's been talking about Mr. Crusher, and I just have never really understood it, the crush on Crusher, until I recently received for my birthday the second season of The Next Generation. Now I understand.
Okay, I'm not going to point out all of the ways in which you're incriminating yourself. Specifically, the fact that he's how old in that season?
It doesn't matter. We were all legal. We were all the same age. It's all good.
It makes me think of the Dawson's Creek. And then it makes me think
Let's think about the creek.
I know about those Dawson River kids all sleeping in each other's beds.
What's that from? 10 Things I Hate About You? I knew it!
I was watching that recently. I've got the 411 report, Dad. Those Dawson's River kids. And then I was also watching, okay, just to be fair.
You know what? Let's think about this, though, because it really wasn't healthy for those Dawson River kids to all be sleeping in the same bed.
No, it was not. However, speaking of Dawson's River kids, I was also recently watching Ocean's 11, where Joshua Jackson is in that scene where Brad Pitt is teaching the famous people how to play poker, and they're horrible at it, but he's just there for a clip, and I was like, oh, hi, Pacey.
Speaking of Joshua Jackson, that reminds me of when he was in Cruel Intentions. And do you remember he had a mouth in that movie?
I don't remember him in that movie.
He's Ryan Felipe's blonde little friend that set up the quarterback.
That's right, he does, I prefer not to remember him like that.
If you look at him, you will never look at Pacey the same way again.
Thanks for bringing that up.
Anytime now. Do you want me to quote a line?
No, I do not. Really do not. This is a family show, remember? Awkward.
A family of one that Devin watches.
Devin won't mind. We'll tell him later. Yikes.
Ooh.
Don't you be throwing that Tron pencil at me. I will take it back.
No, it's so pretty and Tron-like. Speaking of Tron, they need to make that next movie already.
Are they making a next movie?
They had talked about it, and I don't know.
Well, maybe it's going to be another 20 years.
I can't wait another 20 years.
Me either.
I'm going
it's
to be dead in 20 years.
It's like that Dorito taco commercial. Well, they better hurry up or I'll be dead by then. And that could happen.
Well, and then there's movies getting sequels that I have no idea why they're getting sequels. Like that movie that's coming out with the... Actually, it might already be out. The Old People with Bruce Willis.
Oh, the red one.
Yes. Why did that get a sequel?
So here's the thing. Okay, I didn't see the first one. I did hear it was pretty good. But here's what I don't understand. The movies that we want to see sequels to take forever. Meanwhile, the movies that we haven't even gotten around to seeing yet have already been sequeled once or twice. Let's prioritize appropriately, people.
Yeah.
I'm calling Hollywood. I'm going to write them a strongly worded letter.
Dear Hollywood, we don't need any more Transformers.
In the words of Ron Weasley, you need to what does he say? Dang it.
I don't know. Did you know that I've never seen any Harry Potters? And I've never read any Harry Potter books. Well, but I have played all of the Harry Potter video games.
We're going to call this episode Awkward Confessions by Jared.
Won't that be fun?
What else should we not know about you?
I don't know.
Share. Wow. Wow,
So no more Transformers, no more,
Speaking of Transformers.
Oh no.
My husband pointed out recently how much he hates seeing the Transformer stickers on the back of people's cars.
Oh, the Autobots and the Decepticons?
Or, as most people call it, the Transformer stickers.
No.
Yet again, another awkward confession by Jared.
It's because you can choose if your car is bad or evil.
No, I'm sorry, they are all the same.
Autobots or Decepticons?
Oh yes, producer just made an interesting point.
What?
We're choosing between bad or evil?
Good or evil? Bad or more evil?
There is no good. There's only bad and worse.
We're done shooting today.
Not till we shoot you.
Make it quick.
Speaking of shooting, so
scared already.
A while ago on Facebook, now I'm trying to remember, it was Free Slurpee Day, so this was a while ago. And a friend of mine posted on Facebook that she had to shoot a wedding couple, to get her free Slurpee. Now she meant photo shooting, but she didn't clarify that. So I commented likewise saying, well, I just feel bad that two people had to sacrifice their lives so that you could have a free Slurpee. When we talk about photo shoots, we need to be more careful about how we say these things. We're going to go shooting.
And speaking of the Free Slurpee Day, this just really irritated me. That was the day I went and got new tires on my car. So the mechanic happens to be next door
to the
Sev. And is like, oh, well, we're getting your new tires on, so since we're doing this, you can go get a free Slurpee. like they arranged it. I know. It's like, oh, by the way, free Slurpee with new tires. He didn't arrange that.
How do you know that it just was bad timing?
What?
Maybe they really do give out free Slurpees, but it just so happened that it was Free Slurpee Day.
Then that meant I should have gotten 2 free Slurpees, and I should have gone.
And you should have gotten a real size. Well, for Free Slurpee Day, they just give you the little one. The one that I always have to get because I can't handle more than that. I can't hold my Slurpee, apparently.
What kind of Slurpees are you getting?
Speaking of adult Slurpees.
At least she didn't say adult diapers.
But of course, on Jared's Awkward Confession Day, you did. We're going to let that one slide. I just wanted to point out that whenever my husband makes an adult Slurpee, the dog likes to clean out the glass. I think my dog's an alcoholic.
I think the term for your husband is enabler.
I think you're right. We might have to go to a meeting together. Plus, she's not allowed to go places by herself anyway, but that's beside the point.
Are you still taking her to the dog park?
We haven't for a while because every time she went,
she was getting sick.
She'd get sick. We need to take her to a different dog park because she likes to play.
Well, That dog park that you're going to apparently is kind of shady.
Is it? Why?
If she's getting sick all the time.
I thought maybe you knew about some deals that were going down at the dog park.
Yes, it's where the puppies go for, I don't know, and the kitties go for catnip.
Well, so there's drug deals going on at the dog park. Might want to check that bag before you leave. I'm just saying.
What's in that poop bag?
You're getting duped. Speaking of poison apples, just kidding. But
Speaking of Will Wheaton,
there is a poisoned apple at the bottom of my cup.
Is there really?
Yeah.
There's a new cup I want to get for you that I need to show you.
Great. We need to make some
clean. Oh, this has been a struggle today.
I hate to break it to you, but you're a struggle every day.
And I would have it no other way.
It's true. So, okay, I'm gonna talk about something here. I'm gonna call out Beverly. Now,
I'm going to call out Beverly that she's never on our show.
It's true. She's afraid of us.
Yeah. Anyway, continue.
Beverly, we want you to be on our show.
People are going to think you're imaginary, like the Snuffleupagus.
I did post that picture of that girl that was pretending to be Beverly.
Could be any girl.
You know, speaking of Snuffleupagus, I recently...
Are you going to call out Beverly or are you going to talk about Snuffleupagus?
Just try to keep up, okay?
Doing my best.
Snuffleupagus. I recently went to an event hosted by...
Snuffleupagus.
It says hi. They're friends still to this day. Anyway, I went to an event hosted by my husband's bicycle friends, who most of them had never met me. So they joke that I'm like Snuffleupagus.
Oh, I wasn't aware that that was their first time meeting you. Or a lot of them, yeah.
Some of them, yeah. So we go there and one of them's like, and this is your sister? And at first I thought maybe he was hitting on me or something, but then I was like, oh, because he doesn't know who I am. So then this is what I like to do when I meet his friends that have never met me. And
what I like about this story already is that Joe chose to bring his sister as opposed to his wife.
Yeah.
To this event.
What gives? He better not be taking other people to these parties. But this is what I like to do. I like to say things like, now look, if I'm going to stay the whole time, it's another $50. Or, what was my name again? It's fun for me that way.
Was my name Candy?
Yes. Now remember, I'm only yours on Thursdays.
Please tell me that you bring me up a lot during these things and just start referring to Jared, because then that'll really confuse them.
That's true.
Who are you married to again?
I don't know. What day is it? Speaking of looking at your wristwatch, I remember, so you know how there's the guys that like always look at their watch, right? Mm-hmm. When they say, you know, let's see, oh yeah, it's Wednesday, and I'm thinking it's your watch, it tells you the time, right? Mm-hmm. Well, I remember back in high school, my brother and I went to a party, and we were meeting his friends there, and he did that where he's looking at his watch, right? But they had asked us, because we had taken a while to get there or something, so they asked us how we got there. So which way did you come? He looked at his watch. Oh, we came by 13th. Like, really? Is there? And I called him out. I said, was there a map on there? Well, this was before there could actually have been a map on there. Anyway, that's all. This is the point at which people would say, that's a nice story, Kate.
That was a great story.
Shut up. Shut up, Richard. I love that movie. They hear a niner in there. What did you call from a walkie-talkie? Tell us what movie that is, and we'll give you a prize of some sort.
A prize that has yet to be created. As we've already established, there are no t-shirts. There was barely a chapstick.
There was a chapstick.
There was.
I'm going to go back to sleep now.
This nightmare. All right, children, remember to comment, like, subscribe. And we'll see you soon. I'm Jared.
I'm done.
Bye. Hi, make sure to tune into this week's Fun Friday, where you will get to see all of these toys in action.
That's right.
All right, so we'll see you then.